Oh, goodness. Roscoe. I hear a train coming. Good morning, Pop, and there's already a train coming, so watch your ears, babe. I'll be right back in just a second, Pop, and hang on. Ducky, that's enough. Poppin didn't come in here to hear you, bitch. Oh, I see. Hold on. There's a critter over there. What is that? That's not a cat. Oh, that's two cats. That's why it didn't look like a cat. Okay. He going a bitch because there's cats, but there's a train coming, so watch your ears, folks. So, how's poppin' today? Can you hear me okay, though, poppin'? As I ask you 50 questions while you're trying to respond to one, I'm sorry. Good morning, Ducky. Good morning, Roscoe. Good morning, Sissy. Let's see. Ooh, I think I got a good poll for today. Oh, the pusher sounds funny. Good. I'm glad your hip and leg are improving. That makes me happy, Poppin'. Turn this off for a second so I can focus on the dogs better with this. I'm figuring out my tricks for my phone and how it likes to work. Get that up out the way. There we go. Hi, guys. Good morning, pretty babies. Good morning, Milford. We are doing just fine, and how are you doing? Welcome in this morning. I was gonna put catfish dinner, but then I got to thinking about it. Not everybody eats catfish. Some people eat suckerfish. Some people eat salmon, you know. So I just stuck fish on it. Dang cigarette went out on me. I said my puppy dogs. Good morning. Oh, right on, Milford. Right on. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, Poppin'. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming in, Milford. We're just kind of chilling, sipping on our coffee, watching the puppy dogs, waiting on trains to roll through. It ain't that hot yet, so the bugs ain't hollering too loud yet. Look at you, Poppin', looking out for the D. And that sounded dirty. My Jay's got a doctor's appointment this morning. Baby girl's at school. You like tilapia, salmon, brim, or crappie? Crappie's good too. You ever had sucker? Poppin' Jay. They spoonbill is what it is here. But some people call it sucker. But a lot of people like to fish and get spoonbill around here and eat it. Myself personally, I don't care for the spoonbill much, but I will eat it. It's just not one of those things that you'd really... Like if it was on an all-you-can-eat buffet, you probably wouldn't go back for as much of it as you would other. It's a very fluffy, meaty white fish, Poppin'. But it does have a little bit of that, like channel cat. Yeah. Oh, do you prefer to go by D, Milford? Because I'll call you D. I don't have a problem with that. Hey, Nick. Welcome in. Good morning to you. You got to go to work. I thought you was rodeoing, boy. Well, you got to have a job too, huh? You can't just rodeo. My bad. I mean, it's not bad, Poppin'. It's just got a little bit of that deep channel dirt taste to it a little bit if it's not cleaned proper. So it depends on how they prepare it. But it's not bad. Nick might know what I'm talking about. Nick, you ever had spoonbill? You ever ate spoonbill or sucker, whatever they call it around here, around Missouri? Hey, Sophie. Good morning, darling. How are you doing? Well, it's afternoon for you, I think. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a gamey taste. All right, Nick, I just thought I'd ask. Some people have had it around here, some people don't. I'm going to ask a question, Nick, and I'm not trying to be personal, so if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But where do you work? Yeah, I'm nosy like that. Where you work? You work construction? All right. That's what I was wondering. Right on. Nah, you don't work for MoDOT, do you? Sorry, Nick. I couldn't help myself. I hope you don't work for MoDOT. That's dangerous. Especially in the wintertime around here. People do not care. I worry about the people that work for MoDOT around here. It's not too hot yet this morning. I'm enjoying it right now. I mean, it's a little, like, I got that little bit of that clammy, not cold, but not hot feeling on my skin from the breeze outside, but it's not bad yet. He knows you were, Sophie. He's saying, "What's up, Sophie, my girl?" He was trying to say, "What's up?" with his one-armed bandit self over there. Oh, even better, Nick. Even better. Good job. Wait a second. Is that your real last name, Nick? Your real family name on your handle? I think me and Nick are way closer than I realize we are to each other, because I think I know your people. I mean, not personally, but I think I know of your people. What's up, my favorite little bully Keith? What you doing this morning? You just missed one train, but there should be another one coming, bub. Yeah, I called you my bully because you pick on me in other channels, and I love it. I love it, Keith. Yeah, he's over there like a one-armed paper hanger right now, Sophie. Bless his heart. He can't even lift that one arm up very high at all. You can barely see it on camera if he tries to lift them fingers to wave at you. I don't want to out myself on where I'm at exactly, Nick, but I think I know of your family, and it's not a bad thing. I just, the last name sounds familiar, and when you said construction, it really stuck out. Sophie says, "Don't let me catch you doing it, Keith." Y'all, look at Ducky. You see his little, so he is all kinds of spread out, sprawled out, and just having himself a good time right there. Y'all see that? He just like, thunk, blending into the dirt. Okay. See? Okay. Yeah, because there's some not so nice Ramses, and then you're the better, for lack of a better way to put it. You got the better clan. I got the ones that aren't from around here, that I don't like. Yeah. No, no, they're not related to to those Ramses, Sophie. Are you kidding? No, Nick lives in my area, but not like. How do I do this without doxing myself here? Okay. Nick and I'm pretty sure are within 100-mile radius of one another, and I think I'm putting two and two together and realizing which part he is from. Yeah, Dirty South, for real. Without telling where I think he's at, or without giving my own location, you know what I'm saying? Because around here, if you say between here and there, people are going to know exactly where you're talking about. Because we've got a bunch of little bitties in between the bigs. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of little bitty little podunks in between the big cities and big towns. Most of us live in townships or outskirts. Because, like, I could name off a big town right now. Because I've told Nick before, somewhere between Springfield and West Plains. That's not as big of an area as most people might think it is. That's not like saying from Paris to whatever. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We live in Dirty Murray. Don't get me wrong, I like Nick. It's just, we gotta be careful in this internet world, you know? I might be talking to Nick, but I never know who's watching. Good morning, Princess. I hope you have a great and wonderful day as well. I really enjoyed your coffee short this morning. That was cute. I loved it. I got family in the Dalton area, Milford. Y'all really do have beautiful country out there. Y'all got beautiful places out there. It is beautiful. But boy, I would not be complaining about my Missouri humidity if I was down there with you guys in Georgia. Y'all got it. Whew. Y'all got that different kind of different. Y'all done ran off and left me. We just looking at dirt. Why didn't y'all tell me we was just looking at dirt? Oh, that's cool, Poppin'. That's cool. Yeah, at the moment, luckily, all my adult kids still live close. Broski, what you doing? I can't see you, ducky. There, my boy. I was promised pups. I'm working on it, Sophie. Ducky, McQuackers. Sophie says I promised her pups and you ain't here. You better turn around and quit blending in with the dirt. Hi, Susie. Tell y'all what I will do here in a few moments is I will actually go outside on the porch. I was trying to see if Simba could come in, if Simba came in or not first. Hi, babies. That's right. She don't want to see you in Sissy's butt neither. He says, how about her leg? Roscoe, hush. Yeah, your face ain't even the right color, definitely. So I would definitely say something. Do you want me to pick that up somewhere on the bed, or do you want to stay on the couch? I love you. Alright guys, sorry about that. I was grabbing my cigarettes. Hey Virginia, welcome in, honey. How are you doing this morning, ma'am? Hopefully well. You caught me as I was fixing to actually take myself outside for a minute. Would it be a dog if it wasn't doing that though, Poppin'? That's critter life for you. Critter life. Got that critter life. I'm coming, sir. Chattering your teeth at me. Hmm? Huh? You want your mama? Alright, don't knock me down. Come on. Back. Back. That's one. Thank you. Let me step. I know we get excited. Well, mama, sit down. There you are, ducky doo. There's the ducky and the sissy. Now watch out, Roscoe wants a turn. Back. Come on, Coltrane. Yeah, I know. You want on mom. You don't want to see people right now. You want to see mom. Oh, there's no people to see. No, there's nobody on here. Here. Roscoe, come. There, see? Can you see yourself? He says, forget you, mom. Ducky! No joke, Virginia. No joke. Could you? Oh my gosh. No, I couldn't even imagine. I'm doing okay this morning. My old man's headed to the doctor. I think one of his hernias might be messed up. So I'm hoping that works out. Oh yeah, Virginia, you haven't been in here for the pups yet. This one right here, Virginia, this is Ducky. He's the smallest, but the middle age. Then we have Roscoe. Roscoe, can you say hi to Miss Virginia? Oh no, he says sirens, Mom. I got your ears. Hold on. I gotta cover his ears for a second, guys. Yeah, I helped your dad. And then we have Sissy, who's the puppy, and her's the biggest. Yes, her is. Thomas, ice doesn't deport dogs. Try a different troll line, bro. Ice is coming for your dogs. That's cracking me up. Ice is coming for my dogs. Y'all hear that? Somebody's bringing y'all some ice at your favorite treat, ain't it? Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Yeah, Ducky, you tell everybody. Say, we don't talk that bull junk around here. That's right. Say, the only ice we worry about is the kind that we like to crunch on and put in our drinks. And Mom puts it in our water bowl. That cracks me up. Ice is coming for your dog. That didn't even make no sense. That didn't even make no sense. Oh, I'll quit saying it then. I'll quit saying it. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. That's why Ducky's acting the way he's acting, because I said it too. What, baby? Really? Are you going to tell me all about it? You say. You think? And my old man just chilling. Aren't you, Roscoe? Is you chilling? Mama loves you. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful day too, Virginia. Thank you for coming in. Glad you got to see the pups this morning. You take care of yourself. Stay hydrated out there. It's hot. Are you eating leaves off of a bush? What are you doing? Oh, okay. I thought you were eating on the hosta. I was going to say, that's poison. Don't touch that. But it's not even there no more. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, if you have hosta plants, they're poisonous to your dog. I only have hostas in the front of the house now because I didn't realize that and had them in the backyard. Yeah, Sissy's my big baby. Her's big baby. Alright, guys. Mama's getting red spots, so we're gonna take Mama back in. Are y'all staying out to play? Are you staying out to play? I know where you're going. You want to come in. He says, Daddy left you by yourself. Come on. He says, Daddy left you by yourself. I'm coming in the house. He'll be back. Sissy, are you going back outside, sweetheart? I'm getting ready to shut the door. You going back outside? Go ahead, go play. You can play a little bit longer. You're alright. Hey, Patrick. Good morning to you. How are you? How are you? Why did I end so fast yesterday? You mean me, Poppin'? Yesterday morning? You take your time answering me, Poppin'. I'll wait until you say what you need to say. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Patrick. Oh, he says, let's go play. He reminds me of that floofy dog off of Lady and the Tramp sometimes to me. Oh, he says, I'm going to piss on that. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm doing okay today, Patrick. My husband went to a doctor's appointment, so waiting on him to get back from that. He just left, though, so it'll be a little bit. Little girls at school, and dogs are out doing their thing. But we're doing pretty good so far today. But it's not necessarily anything bad. And no, nobody asked me, and it's not their... it's not everybody's business, but I don't mind sharing with y'all. I've got a little bit of something going on with my son that has nothing to do with mine and his relationship. It's just he had to make a choice that I wish he didn't have to make to keep himself out of trouble, and I'm having trouble with it. And so that may have been why I left real quick, Poppin'. I was probably distracted, to be honest. You know, it's sad that we live in a world where a teenage boy has to make a choice of where he's going to be based on how much trouble he thinks he's going to get in because people won't leave him alone. That's the part I'm having trouble with. Good morning, sis. I know you can't see us yet, but good morning, and thank you for the coffee for everyone. Sophie's here, Poppin's here, Nick's here, Mr. Patrick's in here. We got a whole crew in here at the moment. Yes, I did. I did pretty good, I think. But no, I don't mind you asking, Poppin'. I don't mind. But yeah. You know, I give kudos to my son for having enough sense and self-respect to be mature enough to say, hey, if I keep staying around these certain people, they're going to get me in trouble and they're going to cost me what I'm working for. But it still sucks, you know what I mean? Makes me want to go hunt down other kids as parents and be like, hey, guess what? Let me show you what we do to motherfuckers that don't know how to act like they got some decent common decency around here. And I'm going to start with you and show your kids what you should have been showing them. I know we raise our kids to the best of our ability and they still make their own choices. But if you don't give your children at least a little bit of guidance, are you helping them? You got to piss the kids off every once in a while. They got to be able to take care of themselves and be decent people. Oh, we got love for you too, popping all day long. You wouldn't ask if you didn't care. Because usually I'm on for, you know, a couple hours. Easy. You know that. They have to have it. So even we don't remember it as a kid looking at it that way. But once you're an adult and you've got to deal with the younger generation, you start understanding why the older generation did the things they did with us. You know, but no 14-year-old boy should be put in a position to have to choose how often he gets to see his mother based on people in the neighborhood. Because they ain't got no home training. And unfortunately for my son, it's a small town. He's played football since he was, you know, in Mighty Mites, Tiny Tykes, whatever you want to call it where you're at. Little bitty guys look like nothing but little miniature Oompa Loompas out there running around. He has dedicated a lot of time to football and his jiu-jitsu. Well, when you take somebody with those kind of skills and put them in a situation where they feel they have to defend themselves or they have to make people stop, they're left with a very hard choice. Do I risk the trouble I could get into for using what I have? Or do I make a hard choice? Torture what I was... Right, pop in torture. Shoot. Back when I was growing up, if you went down the road and you got caught doing stuff at Joe Blow's house, Joe Blow would march your ass all the way to your parents, and then you got it again when you got home. And you were lucky if you didn't get it again when the other parent got home. When I was growing up, you had respect for other people and common decency of other people's belongings, self, and property. You didn't go around doing whatever the heck you pleased. You didn't stand in the middle of the damn road when there's a car coming and then argue with a grown man like you're grown. And then go tell your daddy that he tried to beat the shit out of you in the middle of the road. Bullshit. Yeah, we got new neighbors and they're causing havoc and the whole neighborhood's about to come apart on them. Is what's going to end up happening because they're going to cause the wrong amount of trouble. It's one of them households, you know, where you see the kids all the time. The kids are always running around, but you never see the adult. You never see the adults. He chose chicken. Good job, Roos. Good job. That's good for you. I mean, not... Yeah, I opened up the floodgates and I started spilling the beans about how I feel about it, but I'm not upset with my son at all. I understand. And I know that was hard for him to come to me and be like, hey, Mom, look. But at the same time, I'm upset at the situation and that several people put him in a position to have to make a choice like that. That's what bothers me. At 14, you shouldn't have to worry about those things. But I will gladly support my children in anything they're passionate about like that. And if that means that we got to sacrifice a little bit of our time for him to make it where he wants to make it, then that's what I'm going to do as a parent. I'm going to support my son. It might suck. He's having so much trouble with the people in the neighborhood that he's only going to be here every other weekend for at least until football season's over because he doesn't want to get in trouble for fighting. And it's getting to that point. It's getting to the point where he's not... It's taking more struggle for him to walk away than it is for him to just exist right now. And he doesn't want to cost himself his football. You know, He's got plans. He wants to see what he can do and see what he can make of himself. He's got college plans. He's just trying to do the best he can do. You know, when mom and dad ain't got much and you bust your butt to get where you gotta go, sometimes you have to make hard choices like that when you get a roadblock in your face. Good morning, pretty eyes. Oh, George, I didn't even think about that, but I'd say at least a couple of sides and some bread. So we'll just pretend that on the poll, the only thing that we're picking for you is the entree, which is the chicken or the fish. You get to pick your sides. Does that help? And welcome in, by the way. Good morning, Munani. How are you? But, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things. But it bothers me. And, yeah, he's got a phone. He calls me every night. He tells me he loves me and all that. But when you're used to seeing your kid literally every day, which I'm sure I'm probably preaching to the choir because some of you understand where I'm coming from. When you see your kid every day and something happens where a choice has to be made where you can't for their benefit, that just, Hey, Alex, guess what? I'd like for you to meet Sophie. Sophie, meet Alex. Motherfucker. Show your... I'm up in here talking about some kids and shit, and you gonna come up in here talking about get naked and show that booty. You can fuck the fuck off with that. Oh, you got caught by my husband, bitch. Hi, baby. Thank you. I should probably watch my mouth. There you go, George. There you go. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for voting on the poll. Hope you're doing well this morning. Shit. He might be sitting in that doctor's office, but he watching. Read the room, for real. I thought about putting steak on there too, but I don't. That's awesome, pretty eyes. See, that's what my son wants to do. He wants to use his football because he's so passionate about it. He wants to use that football to better himself in life, you know? Man, see, Snowbeard, Steve, welcome in this morning. I almost put catfish dinner on there, and I was like, yeah, but not everybody likes catfish, so I just left it open fish, you know what I'm saying? Man, I tell you what, some of the stuff people come in here and say off the internet cracks me up, because you know dang good well they would not walk up to a woman on the street talking to a group of people and just randomly say, hey, take your clothes off. Are you trying to get lynched? What's wrong with you? They need to wash them hands and a few brain cells. That's right, sis. They do. They got 2 brain cells left and they both fighting for third. Motherfuckers. Excuse my mouth. I should probably quit cussing so much, but I'm telling y'all, I ain't gonna come to you and be fake. Oh, George. George, you just made me drool, sir. You just made me drool. That sounds so good. Do you soak your venison in milk, George, before you smoke it, or do you just smoke it straight? Oh, it is hard, pretty eyes, but my boy ain't even made it to college yet, and he already getting hit with the struggle is real, and I gotta make the right choice here, even though it hurts. Oh, you're fine, Poppin'. What are we voting on, pretty eyes? If you had to choose just one, would you get a fish dinner or a chicken dinner? Oh, you soak it in a rub? That sounds so good, George. Yeah, Munani, and he's at the doctor's office right now. He's at his appointment. But how are you going to come up in a room when people talking about children and say something like that? Yeah, he's fast. My man does not mess around. You don't disrespect me. He just can't. He can't deal with it. Yeah, don't ever think he's not here. He's always watching us. Not that any of y'all have a problem with that. Y'all all seem to like him really well. Man, George, now you got me. I'm ready. Some of our kids still go hunting, and I love how my kids do it. They go out hunting. And I've got kids of all different ages, by the way, for you new folks. Oh, yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Have you ever done cabbage on the grill, George? You chop it up with some butter, salt, and pepper, or whatever seasonings you want into a foil. Make foil packs out of it and fry the cabbage out, cook the cabbage that way. That's good when you're camping, let me tell you. But yeah, my kids go out and, you know, if they buy tags for the year, they go out, and if they get more than what they think we need as a family to eat, they go give it to other people. Ooh, hamburgers on the grill tonight. Are you going to be able to, is the weather going to hold out for tomorrow, Moon? Do you think? Yeah, but okay, I may be wrong, Sophie, but isn't it true that fish is pretty much everywhere you go around your area? Yeah, tomorrow night, guys, if y'all don't already subscribe to her, Moonani's going to try to do the moon tomorrow night. She does a great job. She's got a telescope. Oh, it's so nice. She does the best moon streams. Yes, she does. That's what I thought, Sophie. So if you were to come here to visit me, you'd be about that pork and that beef. You'd be about that other stuff, wouldn't you? Good morning, Leanne. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing great this morning. Oh, train's coming, guys. Here we go, train time. Why aren't you doing what I want you to do? Man. There we go. Well, we definitely got plenty of beef around here. I can take you to eat beef. I can take you to see beef. I can. You want to milk some beef? I bet Keith ain't in here no more. Dang it. Toot toot. Cows are so sweet. Beef is a nice sweet meat. Oh, my bad. I had a baby moment and I was talking about cows instead of pigs. Ooh, longhorns. You know, that's my favorite cow, longhorn. My son's playing for the high school this year too, Pretty Eyes. You know, that's something I've never had is a Five Guys burger. I don't even think I've ever seen a Five Guys, to be honest. Man, ain't nothing better than some fresh side in the morning with your eggs. Ooh, George. George, George, George. Buffalo's pretty good. Or bison, whatever you want to call it. Well, Sophie, if you think about it, if you have to kill one, would you rather see it be euthanized and used, or would you rather see it be euthanized and wasted? Just lay there. That's the way I look at that stuff. That's the way I look at it. Hold on a minute, guys. Oh, this is some bullshit. Alright. We're gonna find something. Where are we gonna talk about? Because I'm about to get pissed off like a mofo. How you gonna go to the doctor in pain and they won't even look at what the problem is? Pisses me off. Anyway. Oh, did y'all know that Tim Curry also died the same night that Dolly Parton died? Dolly Parton died in the morning, and Tim Curry died that night. I don't know if I want to go to Five Guys other than just to try it because everybody's had it, but I've never even seen one. Next time you get a chance, hon, take me a picture of a Five Guys so I can at least say I've seen it. Oh, Leanne, let me tell you. Or we got the old style small town grocery store still. Ooh, you want some good fried catfish or some good home cooked fried chicken? That's where you go get it. You don't go to the cafe. Except for they have Cajun fries. For real? Oh, I love Cajun food. You're in North Carolina, Leanne? Yeah, he went to the doctor and all the guy did was offer him a pain shot. He wasn't there because he wanted something for the pain. He went because, okay, something's wrong. I need you to check this. He's already had one surgery. Can't afford for him to be down for another 6 to 8 weeks for the other one. But he knows something's wrong. So what does he do? He goes to the doctor like you should. And doctor don't even look. For real. Piss me off. I don't want the freaking drugs. I want to know what's wrong. I want it fixed. Hey, Miss Teresa. Okay, Miss Teresa, you're here. I've been seeing the CSTG on the end of your name on a lot of people's names all over the place, and I was wondering, or is that like a group? Are y'all like a community? Is that just, or is that a Canadian thing? Ooh, she's on her weekend. She's on her weekend. Hell yeah, poppin'. Family. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss T. Nothing against it. I was just like, it made me wonder because there's a lot of y'all in different places, not just in your room. Chief Sessions. Okay. I think I've seen him. Okay. Well, see, I was thinking it was CS for something and then TG for together is what I was thinking. I won't lie. I've been sitting here trying to figure it out on my own without Googling it. Trout Gang. Okay, so like the Hosier Toe Gang. It's okay. Sophie, do you know that Sissy will try to take my nails off? She doesn't like them on my fingers. Yeah, I like the Trout Gang to it. Speaking of Toe Gang, how's TBK, you two? Well, Sophie would probably know, and Leanne. She doing good, y'all? It's been so busy, I haven't been able to get in there, and when I do go in there, I'm so tired I end up falling asleep listening to her. That's really cool, Miss Teresa. Thank you for answering me. I wasn't trying to be nosy, I just was curious. I appreciate that. Yeah, if I ever ask y'all a question and you don't want to answer me, all you gotta tell me is I'm not comfortable answering that, or I'm not answering that. I don't mind. Isn't he the one that played in Home Alone? Okay, are you talking about the little boy that played in Home Alone, Pretty Eyes, honey? Oh, okay. He was the dad in Thornberries. Okay, okay. Y'all know what. Y'all know. Y'all got this. Y'all know what's being talked about. Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. That's awesome. Bobby and Gator one trout and one chicken sessions. That's really cool. I like that. By trolls or another viewer, Leanne? Was it? See, I gotta be careful going in there because my mouth will get me in trouble. Oh. Train's coming. You got called a fucking hoe. What? Oh, hell no. Here comes the train, guys. I'm about to start looking for a different doctor. I think he's talking about the wild thornberries, guys. Black Betty, bam, bam, Black Betty, bam, bam, Black Betty had a child. Damn thing went wild. Oh, I'm fixing to go steal somebody's Amazon packages. What y'all looking for? I'll go get it. Black Betty is a song. You got any special plans for the weekend, Miss Teresa? Hey, Poppin', you know what the Rugrats are, right? It's kind of like characters like the Thornberries are made by the same kind of cartoonist. And I think, if I remember right, I think at one point the Wild Thornberries and Rugrats ended up doing a crossover. Oh, the abbreviations. Okay. Okay, he was talking about the abbreviations, guys. Yeah, I was asking Miss Teresa about the abbreviations on the end of her name, Poppin'. Hey, shit like that happens sometimes, Leanne. Oh, pretty eyes, pretty eyes, pretty eyes. You tell your dad. They told me I wouldn't walk and I'd be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. Took me a year and I came out of that wheelchair, went to a walker, went to a cane, and then crutches, and I was walking on my own. So you tell him just do whatever he wants to do. Heck yeah, Miss Teresa. I will do my best to pop in. I will do my best to pop in and say hello, hello, hello. Yes, I will. But as busy as it is in her room right now, guys, I could see why. Partial lunar eclipse. So not just the moon, it's going to be an eclipse as well. Right on. That's even better. You know, it'd be even better than that is if my nose would quit running. Damn allergies. Yeah, I had a problem. Oh, that's gonna be cool, Munani. That's gonna be so cool. I won't lie. I won't lie to you two. I still go in there and I watch, but I can't really talk in there because it's too much. I ain't gonna quit watching and I'm not gonna give up my membership. But I'm glad her channel's thriving. Oh yes, Tim Curry. Yes, Pretty Eyes. Yes. Yes, and I don't know if you ever watched it, but he was also in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Tim Curry. Could somebody type Tim Curry in the chat for Pretty Eyes for me? I'll stand on her hair, Sophie, while I'm holding the camera. I mean, for real. Oh, Munani, you'd want to do it too, trust me. Fuck that woman. That's evil. That's the epitome of evil. That's worse than evil. Don't get me started. Poppin'. Poppin'. You do what you want to do on your channel, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll come in and say hi to you. I ain't got a problem with that. I plan on using purple hair dye, Halloween hair dye, and making a guitar or toy hair jean shorts. Should we do denim and ooh, Miss Teresa, you should go see if you can find you some of them purple purple Halloween lights, like at the dollar store or something. Put you up some of them. Put you some of them lights up. You could get them cheap. Like $3 or $5 here, so I'm not sure what that is in Canadian money. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The Dolly Parton thing was bad. And then Tim Curry on top of it, I was like, oh heck no. Oh yeah, Miss Teresa, I love them purple Halloween lights, and they last. Let me see. What did she say? Hold on, Sophie. Yesterday there was a person that came in my live stream. Oh, a person came into your live stream yesterday that was not expecting you to be on live stream. Is that what you're saying, Pretty Eyes? Oh, Pretty Eyes. Coffee Talk is my sister. Coffee, that's Pretty Eyes. I don't know if y'all have met her or not before. You may have, though. I don't know. My brain's everywhere. I'm ready to, can you see a little better now, sis? Are you waking up a little bit more? She has trouble seeing when she first gets up, guys. Always has since she was a kid. I remember when we used to get up and get ready for school, I spent at least the first 25 to 30 minutes that we were up walking around holding her hand. Oh, Coffee Talk is my sister, Leanne. Pretty Eyes is a friend. Dolly Parton was Illuminati and I had to... Poppin'. Poppin'. It's too soon for that. It's too soon for that. It's too soon for that. Don't do it, Poppin'. Me and you could have talks for days, Poppin'. Yes, Coffee's my sister, Leanne. Sorry for the confusion. What shorts? I didn't see no new shorts, Munani. You got new ones? Are any of the rest of y'all having trouble with not getting your notifications for certain people all of a sudden? Is YouTube messing with y'all too? She said, Dolly said that, Sophie? No, you're fine, Poppin'. You're fine. Are you kidding? Do you realize how mind blown I was when I realized how many actors and actresses I follow were into the Scientology shit? See, I'm telling you, there's weird stuff that goes on out there, guys. You gotta, Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, since we're having this kind of a weird talk. Nothing again, you don't gotta like the person to like the music they wrote, you know what I'm saying? But, I swear, a lot of these famous people that have been going and going and going, I swear to y'all, they sold their soul to something. So, yeah, don't get me starting. No, Miss Teresa, she died yesterday morning. Or the 25th, right? No. Yeah. Y'all help me out. Yeah, Dolly Parton died in the morning, and then that night, Tim Curry, who was on Rocky Horror Picture Show and other movies that I just went blank, died that night. And they were both 80 freaking years old. Figure that one out. Yes, day before, the 25th, because yesterday was my sister's birthday. Because yesterday morning we did the happy birthday for my sister, that's right. Yeah, and the way, was it creepy the way it was said? Like, did she try to pay it off as a joke? Jennifer Aniston, oh. No, she was 80, Miss Teresa. Yes, what Coffee Talk just said. There you go, Miss Teresa. If you like the scary movie spoofs off of Scream, the scary movie spoofs that they make, the parody movies, he was in one of those. Tim Curry was. See, that's my problem with famous people, is I like people, but I can't always remember what all they've done. Because I try to separate them from the characters they play. Leanne, you know dang good and well, she didn't look that good at 80 on her own accord, honey. Oh, for fuck's sake, Sophie. That is creepy. Okay, Okay. So I've already seen those then, Moonani. Okay. I was about to flip out. I thought you done did some shit. Do you not remember? Well, I don't know. You may not. Y'all don't remember when Dolly got a breast reduction? And then had to go back and get them redone a different way? You can't tell me if she was messing with her tatas that she wasn't messing with the rest of her. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, guys, she got a breast reduction and then got them done. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, isn't that, sis? Poppin'. He just be putting his phone number up in there. It's your phone number, you can leave it. See, Leanne knows what I'm talking. I'm gonna have to check that out, Sophie. Because I want to hear this creepy shit. Y'all about to have me quote a freaking ICP song. I'll call you a lazy bitch for bothering me. No, I'm just joking. Milford been hanging out. Ducky. That's enough, sir. Leave that cat alone. Pussy ain't gonna do nothing but get you in trouble. Oh, that sounded horrible. You know what? That's true too. Patrick was in here too, Moonani. I don't know where he went. He's in here too. I finally got him unblocked. Sheesh. Poppin's good people to talk to. You can't deny that. Oh, he's talking about on his actual personal telephone, Sophie. You know what though, Poppin'? All jokes aside, if that's really your phone number, I think I'm gonna write it down. Just in case you ever do some weird shit that scares me and I gotta check on your ass. If that's okay. Well, you wouldn't have put it in there if it wasn't okay. Shoot. I ain't no creep, but... I sure did write that shit down. Oh, I know you will, Sophie. You're toxic. I didn't know Britney Spears was up in here. I see you, sissy, through the trees. Move out the way, chicken dinner. Uh-huh, you can wilt flowers. That's right, sis. See, I have a problem. Well, I used to have this problem. I used to have this problem where I'd get in an argument with somebody and say, but that's all I'm going to say about that. And guaranteed you, within 30 seconds to a minute later, I had some more shit to say because they done popped off and said something else stupid. See, that's how it is with me too, Poppin'. Lee and ugh. Ugh. Did you say man? Yeah, no. All right, Miss Teresa. You have a good day, and I'll see you later. Hey, just because they ain't got a piece of paper don't mean they can't talk to each other like that. Come on. Come on. It'd be alright. I was calling my husband before we were actually officially legally married. Shoot. It's not a cat, it's a feline. Yeah, don't let my evil twin pop up. My twin sister, Maine. Oh, pretty eyes. Moon is picking on Miss Teresa. They're funning with each other, I promise. I don't cheat, just peek. Cause buddy, you a window shopper. Well, maybe you should do that when you call your honey. Miss Teresa, get your moke on. Shoot, she be rolling it fast too, y'all. Y'all ever seen her roll, Moon? Shoom. I'm too low to get high. What's wrong with me, y'all? Oh, I'm not really. Leanne, I had to read that twice. Jesus. I call that weed speed, Poppin' J. And I almost read that shit out loud the way I was reading it, too. I had to read that twice in my head. My honey, my boo, the one I like to suck out of the glue. Wait, what? I thought it said dick, girl. I was like, why you flicking a dick? Don't that hurt? I was about to say, damn, Leanne. I thought it said dick. D-I to the C to the K. Dick. Dick, 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 Dickelodeon. Okay, I'm over it. Hold on, I gotta say one word for my sister, though. Doo-doo. Because you know you gotta take a dodo. Because baby, you's a window shopper. Dang, now you got a song stuck in my head popping. You are like Snoop and Willie Nelson mixed together. Psh. You ever had somebody smoke with you so much they smoked you sober? Huh? Y'all never had that problem? Go smoke with Coffee Talk. She'll show you if you ain't done it before. You'd be pissed as hell when you get up from that table, too. Man. And she laughing her ass off. Shit wasn't funny. That shit was not funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny when it happened. I'll give you that much, kid. She's not a kid. I shouldn't call her a kid. She's a grown-ass woman. It's Charduque. One of these days, I'm going to tell that story. Oh, she thought it was great, Munani. And what was messed up is I'm sitting there, and she's talking to me, and finally she looks at me, and she goes, so how are you doing? And then it was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I realized what was going on. I was like, hey, she was just laughing. You turn 18 in 47 minutes. Well, that's a little funky. You must be one of those that goes as a goes by your actual birth time, huh? I think it might be time for us to find a different doctor. Yeah, I'm getting tired of this going to him and he acts like a... Well, I'm just here because the main doctor ain't here. Well, what main doctor?
Oh, he listens to you just fine. You need to hurry up and fuck out.
I don't like that. That's all. Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, Poppin', no joke, man. I will get in touch with you. But it takes a lot for me to be social. A shit ton to be social. So sometimes after my lives, yeah, if you got me on Epic and you see I'm on there playing, yeah, I'm playing Fortnite or I'm doing whatever, but I just kind of... Yeah, if Sophie tells y'all something about me, she is not being a bitch. She's just trying to help me out. Just so y'all know. Ooh. Lemon Kush. Purple. I remember that one. Mm-hmm. You want some? Okay. Well, if you want to take this, you can hit some and put that on the charger when you're done. That's fine. No, this is how the diamonds come. Just a minute, Ducky. Oh, I will, but I've also got this in here. Give me just a minute, guys. Tell you what, having BPD ain't no joke. You want to be social, you want to do things, but you just can't. It's horrible. Oh, Pop and see, I'll take crowds for certain things, but there's a way to get to the side when you go to truck pools and drag races and stuff. In Walmart, you're doing good on that empty aisle, and next thing you know, you got 20 motherfuckers running around. Oh, hell no. Oh yeah, my sister will. She will straight just plunk, hit the ground. Huh? Move. Roscoe, move. You want to go back outside with the boys? And girls, there you go. There's your daddy. They're happy now. Roscoe went back outside. Hey, Graham. Good morning, darling. Yeah, there's even been times that I've wanted to go, like, camping with my kids or something, but I couldn't. It's all kinds of messed up. There should still be coffee, yes. Yeah, see, I can't. Like Halloween, I love Halloween. I do. But it gets so packed and so busy when you take your kids around that it got to where I started being the one that sat in the car and waited for them to walk the neighborhoods while their dad or their stepdad walked them from door to door. Ducky, that's enough. McQuackers. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, this dog in me is gonna go fight. Yeah, Poppin', that's my thing. I either start swinging or I freeze. Depending on the group I'm around, depends on how I act. I just zoned out, my bad, y'all. I got some pie you can have, Lynn. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself because all I saw was now I want pie and I'm being all dirty. I got some pie for you with your dick flicking over there. Where my hair dryer at? I can make it seem like it's fried. Oh, I'm going to hell. Oh. Yeah, you can call it a bick all you want. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. No, I'm just joking. Sweetie, they're still keeping my seat warm with Nani. Don't worry. Speaking of which, I haven't seen my hell friend lately. I got somebody that comes in and they'll tell me everything's right on this side of hell, and I'll tell them how it is on this side. Flick the bick. Sophie likes flick the bick. They actually have Bic lighters that say flick the bick on them. Or flick my bick. You made it to the couch. Okay, baby. If you need something, let me know, baby. I'm probably going to come in there before long, though. Oh, pfft. The dog's done left again. They at least told him not to go back to work tonight, and then he's off for the weekend, so maybe he can rest up good. Cornbread Festival? Now, I ain't never in my life heard of one of those, Poppin' J. That sounds good, though. I don't really care for cornbread particularly, but I do like white cornbread, if you know what I'm talking about. And I do like Jay's cornbread. My husband Jay's cornbread. His hernias are acting up, Graham. And he went to the doctor, and the doctor offered him pain medication, but wouldn't even look at anything. Now, see, I haven't tried the spicy cornbread yet. I think I would like spicy cornbread. And wait a second. I think I've ate my sister's cornbread and actually ate it too. Then what's the point of making it? Never mind. Sorry, that was rude sounding. Sorry, that sounded rude, but if you're going to hand me something and say this is spicy and I can't get the spice, what was the point? You better just go ahead and hand me a hot sauce bottle. But at the same time, I know that there's people that like it for the flavor, not the spice, so I can't really be biased like that. Sometimes it's about the flavor, not the heat. I caught myself, Moon. I caught myself. Oh, that's fine, baby. That is perfectly fine. I can even come in there and sit with you if you want. I'm just gonna watch the dogs for a few more before I bring them in, because should be about the time that his girlfriend comes out. Olive should be coming out soon. Munani, I'm in a mood. People are fucking with my boys, and it puts me in a mood. See, I know people that would get their cornbread and they would crush it up, put it in their glass at the table, and then you'd put the milk over it. Yes, my son and my husband, Moon. Got a doctor that won't fucking listen to my husband, and then got a shit ton of neighborhood kids that made my son have to make a choice of not seeing me as much as he normally does, and it's bothering me. I don't like it when people fuck with my boys. Don't fuck with my ex-husband either. That's my kids' father. I'll kick your ass over that too. You don't fuck with my menfolk. You leave my menfolk alone. Too many people out there are just after men just because they have a penis, and it pisses me the fuck off. I don't like that male stigma. I don't like that, you know. People don't realize how much men actually sit there and suffer in silence. You know, women ain't the only ones. Men do it too, y'all. Women aren't the only victims. Men are too. For every male criminal or violator or bad person out there that's male, there is an equal or worse female waiting. We don't do that one side. I don't care what parts you come with. We're all individual human beings. We all have feelings. Yeah, I don't like the way that men get treated. You know, like, I can tell you this right now. If I thought there was a way I could do it, I would make sure that all these fathers and daddies out there that are worth it, that cannot or do not get because they're automatically just labeled deadbeat or bad, man, I'd be out there every day making sure that shit got turned around if I knew it would work. But it won't. Because, you know, it's black and white. People don't mess with the gray anymore. Everybody wants it black or white. There's no gray anymore. And see, that's the kind of stuff right there, Moonani, that pisses me off. What reason? What reason? What does he do wrong to his child? Tell me what he does wrong to his child and then we'll talk about it. Bet you can't tell me. Because I bet you he don't. Or moms out there that get pissed off because they let their kid run around willy-nilly, but when they're at their dad's house, they have to mind rules and have chores and have manners and, oh, I'm keeping my son. Man, I hate it. It's bullcrap. I could go on all day long about how dirty men are done. You know, men should be able to show their feelings and shit too. Exactly, Leanne. Two-way fucking street. And see, that exactly, Moon. Unless there is a legitimate reason where you feel a child is going to be hurt, there's no reason a child should be kept away from their parent. Period. I know women out there that can't stand their baby daddies, but they make sure that their kids get to see their daddy every day because the problem ain't with the daddy and the kid. I stand behind that all day long. I don't care. They do. Put your adult feelings to the side when you have fucking kids. If you and the other parent cannot get along, you need to think about what's in the best interest of the children, and you need to learn how to mind your manners and do what's right for the children in front of the children, period. You want to talk your shit and act stupid, you do it somewhere elsewhere away from them children, period. 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 Children ain't pawns. They ain't toys. You know, I don't care. Yeah, I birthed all of my children, but that don't mean I own them. That don't mean they're robots. That don't mean they're slaves. See, popping exactly what I'm talking about. Relationships that you didn't get the chance to have because somebody else took control of it. That's not fair. Oh yeah, I'll let you see your kids if you send me child support. Well, meet me at the child support office and we'll do it that way then. And then let's go to the judge and get it in black and white. Let's go. Because the minute you do, the minute women like that make men comply, they don't follow through. And men are left hanging in the balance of it because they're just trying to do whatever they can to see their child. And as a person that is with someone that is helping you raise your children that aren't theirs, and you see all the love and stuff they put into their children, into your children, and then for them not to have their own, that hurts. Good morning, Stash. How are you doing today? Welcome in, sir. But that's why I'm real firm. You know, people come, oh, he's a piece of... No, I don't care. Just because he's a man does not make him a bad person. There is always two sides to every story. There's always two people held accountable for the way they handle things. And when there's children involved, adults need to put the adult stuff in the adult place and then put the parental stuff where it belongs. You know, my kids have two homes and two households. I know the rules at Dad's are different from the rules I have here. But I'm not going to be that person that says, I don't like it when your fiance braids my daughter's hair. What is wrong with somebody helping your child with their hair? Yes, Big Al, you are not wrong there. You are not wrong there. There usually is an aggressor in those kind of situations. You are correct. I'm doing pretty good today, Pop, and we're just kind of talking about different things this morning, and I accidentally opened myself up on how I feel about the male stigma and how men are mistreated, mislabeled, and abused, and because they're men, it kind of gets pushed to the side, like men can't be abused, men can't be good dads, men can't be victims of sexual assault, men can't be, there's all these things that men can't be. And it bothers me because the only difference between me and a man is the way we're made. We're both human beings. Yeah, it's about the kid, period. It's about your children, period. You know, his fiance, I do not have a problem with her. She does not have a problem with me. But because of trust issues and things she has going on, she's leery of mine and my ex-husband's co-parenting relationship. That's an honest, natural reaction as someone who's had their trust broke a lot. I can understand where she's coming from, but she didn't make us change it. She didn't act an ass about it. You know, she just slowly sat back and she would tell him, hey, you know, this bothers me. They would talk about it. And he would come to me and say, this bothers, okay. And he asked me when they got together, he goes, how come we don't talk all the time? I was like, unless it pertains to the kid, I really don't need to be blowing your phone up. Unless it pertains to the kids, when you're spending time with your fiance, I don't need to be on the other end of the phone all the time. Give her time to adjust. She's new. Let her have a chance to see for herself how it works and how it operates and how it goes. She might be able to chime in and say, hey, it might be better if we do it this way than this way. Do you want to try? You never know. I mean, shoot. She picked my little girl's outfit and backpack and shoes and everything for the first day of school day, and my daughter was looking cute. Oh, she was looking cute. You can ask Sophie. She was adorable. I might drop it in Discord, but she was absolutely adorable. They're happy, they're healthy, they're thriving children. What is the problem? You know, people can look at me sideways all day because I still get along with my ex-husband. Just because me and him didn't do well in the relationship doesn't mean that we don't care about each other. You know what I'm saying? There was no reason to stay in that ill mind. Right. You know, I don't mind backing away some in a situation so that someone can, you know, get their feet in the water, test out the water, see if, you know, make sure it's right for them. You know, blended and mixed families don't just happen overnight. They take work. Ours started Tuesday this week. So, 2 days ago. Yours start Tuesday next week. Yeah, I know somebody that their kid doesn't go back to school till September or something. And you know, Poppin', and see, that's the thing. That's the thing right there is, you know, oh, well, you don't ever do this, you don't. It's constantly on your mind. How can anyone tell you what you don't sit there and think about every day? They're not in your mind. They don't know what goes through your mind. They don't know how many times you sit there and think about your child or your grandchildren. Just because they're out of sight does not always mean someone is out of mind. Do y'all get out earlier in the year though, Moon? Like, do you remember what month the last day of school was for y'all? That's what I'm talking about, Leanne. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of things that happen. My condolences to you, and my heart goes out to you. But I know another man who did the same thing, and it wasn't necessarily because of a bad baby mama. It was because of a male stigma push. It was because he was basically told to suck it up and be a man. Because he got stressed and let it out and basically got told to shut up. And that's why it bothers me when that happens to people. You know, you don't know what somebody else is dealing with on a daily basis. You don't know their struggle. Do you really know where they live? Do you really know what they live like? No. So hush. Listen to understand. Don't listen to respond. May 21st. So y'all just go back early. That's just how that is. Okay. Okay, Big Al. That makes sense then. Right, Leanne? And that's the thing. You not bringing it up until you feel like, okay, I can slide this in here. It's not like it's not like you're walking up to people and pushing it in everybody's face. You should let men speak because of blah blah. No. You don't do that. You're not wrong, Poppin'. It could. But I want y'all to think about something here, okay? Before you judge that man that's sitting on his porch with his beer every evening, drinking his six-pack, walk a mile in his mind. Walk a mile in his mind. Please. Not his shoes. His mind. Walk a mile in his mind. Sometimes you need something to shut the voices up in your head. Sometimes that's how people deal with stuff. You know, you don't know people's situations. My firstborn child was kidnapped by her own dad. I couldn't do what I wanted to do because then she wouldn't have had either parent. I was just gonna go get her back myself. No, I had to do it the long way and the right way. They wanted me to leave him in federal lockup for 20 years for doing that. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And a lot of people got mad at me. You should... No, he took his daughter because he wanted his daughter. Did I like what he did? No. Should he have done it the way he did it? No. He couldn't even take care of himself at the time. That was the only reason I went after her. But why did I want to leave him locked up so that my daughter could look at me 20 years later and go, oh, so the real reason I don't know my father is because you let him rot? No. They need to be able to have a relationship. That's between the two of them. He's going to be the one to make or break that relationship, not me. I run into that problem too, Sophie, when I have mine on. And it's usually the pointed tip ones that do it to me. The sport cut, the square round, I don't have that problem. Yeah, we say voices, but that's not exactly what we mean. But you know what I'm saying. We all know what we're saying here, you know. That's why I don't judge people. You don't know what they're dealing with. Heck, you're sitting there talking to somebody next to you, bragging about your kids, and for all you know, they don't have theirs anymore or something. But they don't use it against you. You know, they're happy for you. Shoot, I don't care fingernails or not. I'll go out there and I'll freaking dig in the dirt and stuff. I don't care. I got a nail brush and soap and water for a reason. You know, Like, shoot, COVID rolled around. And everybody was struggling, and should have seen the looks we were getting when people found out that me and Jay and all of the kids were all living in the same house with my ex-husband. He moved in with us. People were losing their jobs and stuff. You couldn't take care of the kids any other way. You don't know what other people are going through. It's just better to be kind. Now, once they step off and give you a reason not to be kind no more, that's their stupidity. But, alright, Poppin'. We will talk to you later. Big love to you. Hope your wife's having a good day, and thanks for being here. I really appreciate you, and thank you for sending some folks over here as well. I've really appreciated that as well, Puffin' Jay. But yeah, I'm a different kind of kind when it comes to the way people treat people based on things. I mean, shoot. I've gotten a flat tire on the side of the road and nobody stopped. And the one person that does stop ends up being a crackhead, and they're the nicest person in the world. They just fix my tire, have a good day, and going about their life. That's why I don't judge people. You don't know. Just because they're going through a struggle doesn't mean they're a bad person necessarily. You don't have to like everything someone does to care about a person. There are times that you do have to push said person back because they're getting a little too far with the things that you don't like. Sometimes you got to incorporate that tough love up in there. But you can still care about somebody. You know, I can care about you and choose to stay out of that part of your life. I don't have to incorporate myself in that part of what you do. Exactly. Read the story before you go judging. Exactly, Leanne. I can't. There's people that have walked up to me, oh, you're the sweetest, nicest person in the world, and then they get to see what happens when that switch flips, and they're like, now I'm scared of you. Well, you had it in your mind I was one way, and I showed you otherwise. You have every right to have that fear in your head. But because we know each other the way we do, you don't do this, so you don't have to worry about this. That's why whenever people are like, are you mad at me? No, I ain't mad at you. If I was mad at you, I'll fucking tell you, trust me. Excuse my mouth. I don't say it that way all the time, but if I got a problem, I will usually say something. I just try not to rush up and be right in your face and we got to deal with this right now. I try to give people their time to process. I've learned over time to slow down on that a little bit. You don't have to have an answer right here, right now, every time. Sometimes it takes a minute. Let people calm down. Let the situation, de-escalate, and then try to find your solution. Then have your talk, whatever. If I offend you, tell me. I say something you don't like, tell me. We can come to a compromise. We can agree to disagree. I can watch my mouth a little bit better. Shoot. You're fine, Moon. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm real big on telling my kids, hey, you may not realize it right now. I know you're mad at your friend, but you're biting my head off. There's a lot of things that I wish somebody would have pointed out and said to me, hey, do you know that you do this when you get upset? Or do you know that you do this when that gets said? Because there's times, no, we don't realize what we do, we just react. I wish I would have had somebody point some of those out to me so I could go, oh, wait a second, let me work on that. Or look at them and say, well, this is how I am, deal with it. That's just how it is. Right, Sophie. Like, for instance, I can't stand that word that Sophie uses, but I know that's a common word in the vocabulary where she comes from, and she doesn't always mean it in a bad way. If you pay attention, you can tell how she means it by the context in her sentences. That took me a minute. I was like, them fighting words where I come from. But to them, it's like going around saying, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Don't want no shit, don't start no shit. Do no harm, take no shit. It's all simple. You know, pick on each other, that's fine. I pick on people all the time. One of my friends I've had 30 plus years, she'll call me and be like, what are you doing, Hoochie? I'll be like, shut up, ho. No rhyme, no reason, just random words coming over her mouth. And it's the same as walking up to each other and going, hey, sweetheart, hey, honey, how you doing? That one took me a minute, but yeah, most people that I've ran into from my recollection from Australia areas and UK area and those directions, they use some of these words that I'm like, excuse me? True love always keeps you grounded, don't it? True love has a way of getting its hooks right where it needs to be, and you don't feel controlled, you feel comfortable and safe. Like, yeah, I'm a raging asshole, but this one person can say one word and I'm like, okay, ain't worth it, I'm walking away, you lucky they was here. Anybody else, they better get the fuck out of my way. I don't care what you gotta say, I'm fixing to hit this motherfucker. Well, he over there all curled up looking like a pile of dirt next to the fence. Shoot. That Michael Jackson song where he sings, you know, all I gotta say is they don't really care about us. He wasn't talking about black people only. He was talking about everyone. Y'all want me to start singing Kumbaya now too? Oh, Leanne bust out with the group hug. Alright, Moon, love you. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Enjoy your game. I'll stop by and drop a like if you're still gaming when I get off. I usually at least give you a like, even if I don't say anything. Thank y'all for listening to me do my little rant there. I just like kind of went off on a rampage there a little bit. I'm sorry, it's something I'm passionate about. Is a lot more people could get along, and it's so simple. But it's one of those things that it's so easy, it just can't be done. It just can't be done. I've learned in this world growing up that there's certain things that if it makes sense, no one will find it right except for a small group of people. Because everybody else wants, you know, it's that whole keeping up with the Joneses type thing, or as they put it now, keeping up with the Kardashians type crap. I don't care what everybody else is doing. I feel how I feel. I like people the way I like people. We are, Leanne. That's the whole freaking bottom line of it. Anything that has a pulse and breathes can feel. And I'm not just talking about, you know, touching something, feel. Or the wind blowing over you, feel. I'm talking about feel all the way. You know, just because they can't talk don't mean animals don't feel. Come on now. Ooh, 10-10, he wins. Be right back. Hallelujah. Let me set this back up. Be right back, guys. Alright. Now I gotta blow my nose, blow my nose, blow my nose. Excuse me for blowing my nose. But sometimes you gotta blow your nose. Free counseling? Okay, I gotta catch up with you girls. There you go. There you go. Yeah. I know we cut up and have a good time and talk about all different things, but life's real. And what's the point of having pointless conversations always, you know? I might be thinking it, but Sophie's gonna say it. Ducky, do you want to come inside? In the room of yes men, I will be that voice. He's sleeping. She's sleeping. I don't know where Roscoe is. Okay, he's over there sleeping too. Oh, you're welcome, Leanne. I mean, life be lifing. It's real. You know, yeah, I get on here and I cut up and I laugh at you guys and stuff, but there's still real life going on. You can be laughing and cutting up jokes and be struggling. That's not uncommon. Y'all are very welcome. I love that y'all love it here. That you know, it's nice to have a place, you know. There's all kinds of kinds on YouTube. You know, I watch all kinds of people do all kinds of stuff. But sometimes when the conversations get real, I notice that people start losing people. You just gotta kind of deal with that sometimes. You know? Being a strong woman, I used to think it was so hard. And then I met this man. And I'm like, okay. It's not as hard as I thought it was. After all. Doesn't mean it's not hard. It just makes it a little easier. Oh yeah. No, that's the thing. People need to support each other. People, you know, if you care about somebody, you care about somebody, bottom line. We take care of each other around here. Let somebody come in here running around like a jackass. If Sophie don't get them, Jay will. Someone will get them, trust me. I like goofing around with the trolls that come in because they say stupid stuff, but there's sometimes I'm like, are you serious right now? It's like, screw you. Throw some beef their way, that's right. Like, I had somebody come in one day on a live that I was doing with somebody, and I was wearing a shirt that had logos on it promoting 2 streamers. And someone came in and they said, who's this big girl? I said, oh, I'm the big advertisement. And I start pulling my shirt up to the camera going, see, the bigger I am, the easier you can see the logos. It was so great. I turned it into an advertisement for the shirt I had on. I took something that was supposed to be hateful and demeaning and turned it into a big joke. Want a strip and grip? Ooh, baby. That was cute, babe. I love that. That's Jay, by the way, Leanne. Don't freak out. He's just on the other account. We both have an account that says something about Dee's nuts. It really is, because some days you don't know what you're going to get, because Big R, when he's in here, he'll start slapping people around too. Actually, my Discord server is called Dee's Nuts, or Dee's Nutty Planet, or something like that. I forget what it's called. Jesus, I can't even talk. But if you have Discord, you're more than welcome to add us and join, Leanne. We're all a little wild and crazy, but we're real people. We're real people. Yeah, you're more than welcome to add us up and join. My handle for Discord is the same as this handle that I have on YouTube, the Dee Eastland, all one word. But I believe on Discord it's all lowercase letters. But if you add me on Discord, I can send you a server invite if you would like that. You don't have to, though. I ain't twisting your arm. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I do occasionally have surprise private lives for my daughter. She's 9, fixing to be 10, coming up in next year. But she likes to paint and draw pictures, and I'm real picky about who gets to see her, so. Sophie says, no, do it right now. You know, and y'all made the comment earlier, like my brain's everywhere right now, but y'all made the comment earlier about free therapy, stuff like that. Talking to y'all about real life and what's going on with y'all or going on with me, it's not just to help y'all, it helps me too. I think it helps everybody, because sometimes you find out, okay, I'm not as alone as I thought I was, or you know, oh, I'm not the only one dealing with this shit right now. She says, come here. I'm taking you. I'm dragging you right now. Don't make her do it caveman style, Leanne. That might hurt. At least she can fix your hair when she's done pulling it, though. It does. And, like, I don't even know. I used to be on YouTube all the time. I'd watch shorts and stuff, but I didn't know about lives until I accidentally found one. And I started watching lives and talking to other people, because, you know, I remember when the internet and chat rooms first came out. That used to be, you know, that's how you met people, you know, from different places in the world and stuff. So I was like, cool. Started watching how things operated, and it took a lot. And finally, one day I said, you know what? Screw it. Stage fright aside. I don't have to turn it on my face if I don't want to. I'm going to try this. And it just kind of worked out for me. But just like everything that's nice and is good, you have to take it in doses. You don't want to overdo it, because then it becomes a nuisance and a problem. So yeah, sometimes I'm not here twice a day like I normally am, but y'all want to ask if I'm okay, that's fine. Y'all want to check on me, that's fine, but we're all human. My social battery drains fast. My social battery drains fast. Because, I won't lie to y'all, I got to the point where I couldn't deal with stupid people, to the point that I cut off people. Just at home. Just chilling. Oh, you want to come to this barbecue? Nope. I'm good. Oh, but you can see so-and-so. I don't care. They know where my door is. They know my phone number. I'm good. I don't gotta go nowhere. Felicia Brown. Oh. Did you get suckered into that, Leanne, somehow? I mean, look. I wasn't there when all the bullshit went down with Maggie and Ladybug and them. And up north, whatever the fuck. But I know what happened. And I've done my research. I've been around looking at people's lives and stuff. That's why I was asking, did you get suckered into that? Because trust me, I be going and looking at who TBK is talking about because... All they do is sit over there with her and talk crap all the time, guys. Y'all realize that? Like, up north, all he does is sit there. Yes, I lurk and I watch that bitch, okay? Yes, I do. I lurk and I watch these motherfuckers, okay? I like watching the snakes that are in the grass so I know what they're doing before they bite. But up north, all he does is talk nonsense the whole time. She barely talks to anybody on her lives when she has them. Ladybug's in there talking about God only knows what. You do not feel welcome when you go to that live. Yes, I mean Boomer. You do not feel welcome when you go to that live. She just sits there, and when people come in, she doesn't even say hi to them. And the couple of places that I've ran into her, and I'm talking about Maggie, that I've ran into her outside of her own live, because I've never spoken her live, I've never said hi or anything. You say hi to her, and she's just a bitch for no reason. Yeah, because there's two of them. I think me and James Walker have picked on each other a couple of times. Because I think I said something about that was my ex-husband's last name or something. There's so many new people in there right now. Okay, baby. I do think I'm fixing to go in the living room with him though, guys. Ooh. Oh, we spilling tea up in here now. Ooh, girl. Juicy, juicy. Keep talking. I'm gonna do a couple of these dabs before I go back in the living room. Oh, shit, no. Bullshit. Are you kidding me? Oh, nasty. Did they actually find that was real, or did they make a fake one, though? I gotta know that part. They doxed him. And are either one of them children, Kat or Felicia? I don't think they are, right? Yeah, I know Ladybug's not. Well, I'm not sure about Felicia. I don't know Felicia very well. But I'm going to assume they're all grown. Oof. See, that's something else I could go off on all day long, but that is not an appropriate public live talk. Oh, we got a train. Let's watch the train and then we'll go in the living room with Daddy. I mean with Jay. I call him Daddy, sorry guys. Ugh. So they blasted his business. like that? Mm. Okay, so y'all brought it to her attention. Go on, Leanne. TBK was conflicted. That's who it was brought to, right? Make sure I'm on the right page. Because she needed... Okay, yeah, I understand that part needing proof. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, how can you not be conflicted when it's the internet, though? You gotta make sure, you know. Ooh. What happened? I'm kind of glad I wasn't there for this. I'm not even gonna lie, it pisses me off and I wasn't even there. Yeah, I don't... The underdog, yeah. Well, sometimes you need to stand behind the little guy. They need the help. Especially in a situation like that. Like I said, TBK's pit. Nuh-uh, I'm kind of glad I wasn't there. I mean, I probably would have been laughing, but at the same time, I wouldn't have. Because TBK's mouth, man. I don't like seeing her get upset so much. But I understand she's passionate. Uh-oh. They did more than just that? Oh, shit. Lord help us. Where's this fucking train? Come on, train. So we can go in the living room. I hear it, but it's not showing up. It might be going slow. I think I'm gonna make these dogs come inside, though. What the fuck? What? Please tell me they didn't start a hate campaign against TBK for her not having control over who comes in her chat because it's the fucking internet. Jesus Christ on a crutch. See, it makes more sense now, don't it, Sophie? Damn. Oh, that's some bullshit, Sophie. Right, Graham? TBK is awesome, Graham. It's the Baked Korean. I'll have to send you a link so you can check her out. Her chat is very busy right now, but she's good people. You'll like her. No, she was. The timing was kind of trippy, yes, but she's not talking about gays, Sophie. Started catching feelings for a woman in the chat. Oh shit. Curse me, yeah. There we go. We're back. Bobby Joe. Spitted me out. Then she latched on to Bobby big time. Ooh. That's getting juicy. Come on, choo-choo train shit. I'm tired of standing here. Y'all ready to come in, babies? You boys ready to come inside? Oh, shit. Woman scorned ain't nothing to play with. Gay or straight, don't fuck with that. Oh, no. It's fixing to get crazy. You babies want to come inside? Come on. Inside, babies. Come on, Roscoe. Come on, Ducky. Coltrane, come. Inside. And as for you, Ducky, you can be stubborn for a minute. Some people are just control freaks. Damn, son. Oh, goodness. A control freak with an underdog. Ooh-wee. I don't think this train's coming, guys. I'm turning that off. Waiting on this stupid dog. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. People like that, yup. Exactly, Graham. I think it's just me and you girls and Jay right now in here. Okay. Come on, dog. Make up your mind. Oh, shit. His girlfriend just came outside. He's not coming in. Hey, Chef. Good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're doing very, very well. You're welcome. Okay. What? Oh, hell no. That's bullshit. See, it's one thing. It's one thing to tell something to somebody, but to keep going at people and keep stuff rolling and trying to pull other people in. Oh, Jesus. I would have said something too. I'm not gonna lie, I would have. I'd have been like, excuse you, what is your fucking problem and why are we treating people like this? Exactly, to Felicia, exactly. We're gossiping a little bit, Chef, sorry. You missed my rant this morning about men. There's nothing wrong with telling somebody how you feel about something. So that's good. That's part of why I like having my Discord. Well, yes. Mean people do suck, Graham. And not in a good way. That's why we all try to be good to each other around here. That and because Chef reminds us to. You know, they say nice guys always finish last. I don't blame you, Leanne. I'd have been like, no, I can't. See, that's too much. It wasn't even pertaining to anything that originated. It was like, we supposed to be in center field and they're over there on left field trying to get to right field from first base. Or from home plate. Alright, Leanne. Take your time, girl. We'll be here. Damn. See, that's the thing. If you want to speak on something that you know about somebody, that's fine. But once you've spoke your piece, be done. Be done. Be done. Don't change lanes. Don't grind it into the ground. Leave it alone. Like when I tell somebody, okay, I've said my piece, I just wanted you to know. I'm done. You want to be stupid after that? Oh, yeah, exactly what you just said, Chef. Exactly.
What I miss?
Talking about, people, like...
Wasn't nothing actually going on in the chat?
No.
Okay.
We were talking about how, people, they speak up on something they don't care for. And then when that issue's done, instead of just leaving it alone, they go and make up new issues that don't even have to do with anything and start blowing it all up. And we were talking about that shit. I wouldn't have time for that shit rather than but if black birds give black babies and red birds give red babies, what birds give no babies? No birds? Okay. Swallow. Graham, that was a good one. Okay. If black birds give black babies and red birds give red babies, what bird gives no babies?
Swallows.
I didn't know that. He knew it. That was funny as hell.
You don't want a gut, take it in the butt.
Don't want a gut, take it in the butt. What the hell? I love it. I made you cry last night, Keith. What? Guess I'm gonna have to go beat myself up now. Dang, Leanne, that was some... Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is the train moving? Hold on, Keith's in here. I can't leave if the train's coming now. Damn it. I think it's moving. Gotta get that train for Keith. I hear it. It's starting to move. Why did that just do that? Don't do that. There we go. Move out of the way, chicken dinner, fish dinner. And how did I make you cry last night, Keith? Okay, I'm not trying to be this person, but if their name is Felicia, all I can think about is that movie when they be talking about bye Felicia, so I usually don't get close to Felicias. Oh, do you remember I said you were? Yes. I'm always a devil, though, Keith. You should know this by now. Wahaha. If this train will hurry up, move. Hey, train people. One of my homies wants to see you. Now get to moving. Yes, bye Felicia all day, every day. Don't come knock on my door looking for Felicia. Right? I do too, Chef. I ain't playing. Well, I hope that you didn't take anything personally. I was just joking around with you, Keith. I promise. No, I like that you joke with me. It doesn't bother me at all, for real, Keith. So when I went back to TBK, you had to see. Felicia don't live here. That's right. No candy. Next house, motherfucker. I got some coal or some shit sandwiches for you, but you can keep stepping. Bye, Felicia. Actually, I pop off every once in a while when I block people or time them out and say, bye, Felicia. I say it on Shadowless as chat a lot. Because when I'm in their modding forum. She's still leaving you messages? Felicia is? Well, good, Keith. I'm glad that you were laughing, and I'm glad that you knew it was funny. Yeah, I don't have a problem with you at all, Keith. So, you know, I know you hate me. Oh, thanks for telling me how I feel. Jeez. Sour, bitter, withered up pussy. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I can hear the train, but it's not coming for some reason. I need it to... Oh, I think it might be starting to come. I think it might be starting to move. Graham, I'm probably certifiable. I'm just too smart for them to keep me. Trailer Park Boys. I haven't really checked that out much. I've heard it's really funny though. The Trailer Park Boys thing. And they were talking about actual candy. They weren't saying like me. Like I do. Hey, little boy wants a candy. That's the thing though, Sophie. You were telling her to her face how you felt about something and she chose to keep her mouth shut. And then go behind the scenes. You got some warm gummy bears in your pocket, Graham? No, Leanne. No. You gotta get to know folks and stuff. No, ma'am. Yeah, you do learn that. You learn that. You do. But that's the thing, sometimes you gotta get in a situation to learn. Like, okay, I'm trying to do good and it's biting me in the... No. Oh, shit, Leanne. Yeah. We got pretty close to somebody like that and it bit us in the butt too, a little bit. I don't wish him any ill, but he can't eat at my table. He can go eat at the one over there. I mean, certain people... Yeah, there's a few people that have my phone number. There's a few people that I've done things for, but Exactly, Chef. Yes, ma'am, Leanne, crazy is crazy. Can I have $500 for food because I was in the war? Man, no. What the hell? Keith, if I thought you could make it for dinner, I would gladly invite you to come have dinner and watch the train. But Florida's a long way from where I'm at. Your food might be ruined by the time you get here. It'd definitely be cold. That's the thing, Leanne. You know, you try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes it backfires. Hey, Jen. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing this afternoon? Or evening? It's still morning here, I think. Yes, so good morning to you. But that's the thing right there, Leanne, though. Is even though we've learned lessons like that, we still want to be good. We still have a heart. We're still human. We still have feelings, and we feel for people. It happens. Yeah, I don't care for that stuff either, Chef. Good. I'm glad it's going good, Jim. Jen. I didn't mean to say Jim. It's only 10:50 a.m. for me, Keith. Hold up. You're worried about APOC? Is something wrong with him? You're talking about Apocalyptic J, right? I hear it. It's over there, but it's not moving for some reason, Graham. Or are you talking about getting to know them and filling them out? Yeah, I hope nothing's wrong with him. Right, Leanne. I try to treat people the way I would want to be treated as well. Yes. It is a problem, Sophie. I have to take mine on and off a lot, and then I end up losing them, and you end up laughing at me. And I'm constantly having to wipe them off. Bobby Joe left because of Minnesota Picker. Oh. Okay. Okay, I was just worried. You guys want to come inside? Come on. Inside. Come on, Bubba. Go backwards. Let's go. Are you coming in? Alright. Good morning, Olive. Yes. You're beautiful. I know. Maggie's something alright. That's all I'm going to say about that. Or my favorite is I fall asleep with my glasses on because I'm trying to see the TV. And I'll wake up and I'm like, why can't I see? And I've got like forehead prints on the inside of my glasses from where my glasses went up and I smushed them into my face sleeping. That's okay, Chef. You don't have to go into it. But yeah. Just gonna wait and see. Yup. Sometimes that's the smartest way to be, Chef. Well, if you want to come inside, then move your booty over here to the door. Weirdo. Alright, this train's about to piss me off, y'all. Come on, Ducky. Come on. Fine, y'all can both stay outside then. Screw that. Alright, hold on, guys. I mean, y'all can talk. I gotta do stuff. Oh, Lord. Yeah, forget all that business. Clog up the toilet and give them laxatives. That's funny. Yeah, I'm thinking, all right, Leanne, you have a great day. Much love to you. See you laters. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close out this poll, and I think I'm gonna probably start closing up, wrapping up on the live. Go check on my honey. You're very welcome, Leanne. Thank you for being here. Thank you for feeling comfortable and being yourself. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get off of here and go take care of him and stuff. Your nails got you again. Oh, that's diabolical. That's awesome, Chef. Give them laxative and glue their butthole shut. No. Here we go. Use a suppository on them. A suppository laxative and glue their butthole shut. Because then you could do it while they're sleeping. They wouldn't know what hit them until they had to wake up. Just bloop bloop. Most definitely. But all right, guys. Well, sorry the train didn't roll through, but right, Jen. But yeah, definitely catch you later, Sophie. Definitely. But all right, guys. I hope everyone has a great afternoon, evening, day. And I will catch you all later for sure. Much love to you. Big love, Chef. Big love, Jen. Big love, Sis, and whoever's still in here. And I will see you guys later. Bye.